Hey everyone, how are you today? Happy Wednesday? Yeah, happy Wednesday. Today, I'm going to be making a lasagna by request. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be making my own tomato paste or sauce for the lasagna. And so I'm going to show you some of the ingredients, the fresh ingredients that I'm going to be using today. So take a look. So I have in here, I have fresh Roman tomatoes, I have onion, I have parsley and thyme from my garden, I have yellow pepper, lots of red pepper, green pepper, a whole bulb of garlic, and lots of tomatoes. Okay, so I'm going to be going ahead and grinding this up in my food processor to get my tomato sauce started for my lasagna. Now, in the lasagna that I'm going to be making, I'm going to be using ground chicken and ground turkey. And you all know that ground chicken and ground turkey have very little flavor, so you really have to zhuzh it up. And so I'm going to be doing that. So as I'm making my sauce, I'll be showing you what I'm putting in there for that. It's going to cook for a couple of hours. While it's cooking for a couple of hours, I'll be prepping everything else, like browning my turkey and getting that ready, seasoned up for the lasagna. So I'm going to just not stop the camera. I want to keep us rolling today. So bear with me for a second. Here is my food processor that I'm going to be using. This is by Cuisinart. I've had it, I'm going to say at least 15 years, and it's never failed me. So I hope it doesn't start today. So in here, I'm going to put some onions in here. And I have fresh parsley from my garden and fresh thyme. So I'm going to add that in there. And I'll take you out to my garden after because I may need some more. I'm thinking I may need some more. And so let me get started with this, grinding this up, and then we'll go ahead and start with everything else. Okay, I'm going to be adding these vegetables into my pot. I'm going to be cooking in a pot about this size, and this is really heavy duty, so it's going to be able to cook for quite some time. And I'm keep going. Keep blending or grinding, however you want to say it. Add some tomatoes in there. Let's get that warmed up. let me get this in the pot. Okay. Oh, I gotta take it off. Won't unlock unless I take it off. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I'm being clumsy today. I'm really being clumsy today. Okay, let's get some of the peppers in here. I love making sauces from scratch, especially like tomato sauces. And this is going in my lasagna, so it needs to be flavorful. Onion. So good. So good. Okay. Spatula, because I want to get all of that out. In all these many years, my blade has remained so sharp. Ooh. Okay, so let me let you take a look at this. Clean up my mess. Okay. Let me let you take a look at this. Okay, so this is going to be my lasagna sauce. I'm going to put some, and let me show you. I'm going to add some tomato paste. I'm going to use a can and a half of this, or maybe almost 2 cans of that. And that can is the small one, the 6-ounce can. I'm going to add in there some fresh, some basil paste. And I'm going to add in there some Italian herbs. And then I have some dry spices. When I get to the dry spices, then I'll let you guys see what spices I'm putting in here. Remember, most of my spices I'm going to use when I go and brown the ground chicken and ground turkey, because you know chicken and turkey has no flavor. So you really have to zhuzh it up a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started so that this can start cooking, because it's going to take some time to get this cooked for a lasagna. And then I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm starting to brown my ground turkey. You can see this is the ground turkey, it's a lot pinker, and this is the ground chicken. And so I like a mixture of it, but I want it to brown and then in very small pieces. So I'll chop this up. Once this is cooked, I'll start adding some spices to this. And when I come back, I'll be able to show you what spices am I going to use today to actually season this very bland meat. Ground chicken and ground turkey have very little flavor, and when you use it to cook with, especially in things like lasagna or spaghetti or meatloaf, you really have to season it up. So we're going to take care of that today. My sauce is cooking nicely. Let me bring over here and show it to you. It's cooking. My tomato sauce is cooking very nicely. I added 2 cans of tomato paste. That's going to help thicken it up. Somebody would be calling it, and I would have my ringer on. And so I did add about a 1/4 cup of sugar in here to take away the bitterness. I add some Italian spices, herbs, just Italian herbs. I added that, and some black pepper and some paprika in here. That's all that I've added as far as dry spice in here. I also did add the wet spice, the Italian, well actually not Italian, but I did go ahead and add some of these Italian herbs in there, as I said I would. And I added some basil. So I did, before it started getting warm, I did taste it. It's so flavorful. Boy, this is going to be some good lasagna. Now, I don't have family here right now, so it's just me and my husband. So this is going to be frozen. Now, I probably will not use all of this tomato sauce, or what are you going to, pasta sauce, spaghetti sauce, marinara, whatever you want to call it. I most likely won't use it all. And so I have no problem with freezing it. Okay, I am the freezer queen. But what I don't use, I freeze. I use it another time. Oh, I did also add some olive oil in here. I added this olive oil. Tuscany extra virgin olive oil. I got this at Sam's Club, Nimmer Market. Very good. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back for a few minutes. Okay, now I ground up my chicken and turkey and I drain it. You know, you have to strain it because chicken and turkey holds a lot of liquid, a lot of water. So you have to drain it. Look what I found in my freezer. These are chicken balls, and in these balls, they have mozzarella cheese, basil, and roasted garlic. Goes perfect with what I'm cooking, the lasagna today. So I'm going to throw these right in my sauce. Check this sauce out. I'm going to throw them right on in there and let them start cooking. Put them right on in there. Let them be a part of that sauce. Okay? Now, told you I would come back when I get ready to season up this turkey meat. So in here I have minced garlic, I have the basil, the Italian herbs, the dry Italian herbs, I have adobo, garlic powder, onion powder, chicken bouillon, parsley flakes, black pepper, red pepper flakes, and also complete seasoning. So that's what's going to go in here. I'll put all that in here. And I'm one-handed today, so bear with me for a second. Let me put you right there. Also, in my sauce is going to go spinach, because my husband likes spinach in his lasagna. And so when I layer the sauce in between the manicotti and the mozzarella cheeses, then I am going to have spinach in there. That's going to layer it as well. So now I've already cleaned my spinach. I'm going to put this in the sauce as well and let that start shrinking and be a part of this sauce. One thing I like about this sauce is that I don't have to use it all today if I don't need it, because it freezes well, and I could one day want some spaghetti or whatever that would call for this type of sauce. And I can use this same sauce and don't have to cook it again because I have some leftovers. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have leftover sauce. So let me put that spinach in there and get that started. Get this flavored up. I have this on low, and I'm going to let it keep steaming on low for a while. And then this will become a part of my sauce as well. And so, very flavorful. Very, very flavorful. And so, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on here and let the spinach start shrinking down. I have everything on low. So, probably put this up a notch. And then I have my meat also on low. So let me let that continue to simmer a little bit. Work those spices in there. I'll stir it occasionally. And then when I'm ready to go ahead and put all of this together, I'll be back. Okay guys, I come back for a little update. I have all of my meat and spinach and sauce all put together here. I'm just letting it simmer for a little, continue to simmer. I have my water on for my lasagna, and I'm getting ready to, okay, sorry about that. I'm getting ready to mix up the manicotta or ricotta. Let's see if I can get you in here good. I think you can see it. I'm going to mix up the ricotta, a couple of eggs, put a little mozzarella cheese in it, put a little Parmesan cheese in it, and get that ready for my layering. And so we're winding it up now. We're coming down to the stretch. I don't know why I call this manicotta. That's crazy. So here's my ricotta. I'm going to put in a couple of eggs, some Italian seasoning, just to give it a little flavor. You know, it doesn't really have much flavor. Here, cut up put in a few eggs. Just a little mix. Some mozzarella to it. Just a little. Oops, I said a little. My hands are heavy today. Put in parsley. Put in some Parmesan. Thought this was open. Put in a little Parmesan. That ought to do it. I'm not a big fan of ricotta, but it goes in lasagna. So this is a step you can't miss. But so I like to season it up a little bit, at least give it some flavor. Okay, now I'm going to set this in the refrigerator as a it all in there. I have more cheeses to go in the lasagna, but this is going to make this all the more better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put this in the refrigerator so it can hang out there and stay cool, because my kitchen's a little hot right now, and I haven't even put the pasta on yet. I just put the water on to boil. So I'll let this hang out in the refrigerator for a little while, put some cellophane on top, and then when I'm ready to put the layers together, we'll be back. Okay guys, let's go ahead and put this lasagna together. I'm going to be using this pan. I'm not really sure the size of it, but it's a little deep. Good for lasagna. I'm not making a lot for my household. I'm going to be freezing a lot of this sauce. So I'm going to make as much as this would hold, and then we'll bake it. And then once it comes out of the oven and cools down, then I'll take a slice for you. I'm going to be setting the oven for like about 400, and it's probably going to bake for about maybe less than an hour, because keep in mind, everything in here is done. There's nothing that's cooking. It's just kind of meshing together. And so let's go ahead and get started. You to be able to see what I'm doing. Give me a second. Okay, I think you can see the pan pretty good. So of course I'm going to start off with some of the sauce at the bottom, and you can see the spinach that I have in there. Now my great nephew requested this. Johnny Crump requested this, and so he lives in Ohio, but he wanted to see how I made lasagna. Now he'll be here sometime next month or June, and I will have some already prepared for him in the freezer. I told him I would freeze him some lasagna, so he'll have some already prepared from this. Okay, then we're going to lay down our pasta. Some of these I think may have to be cut. Maybe not. Let me see if I can get one more. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to put down a little ricotta. Try to use as much as this as possible, because I really don't want to have to discard any. little bit of mozzarella. Now how you actually put your layers in, it's totally up to you. Okay. Now I'll put another layer of sauce. So this pan probably holds 3 layers. And I like to use, when I'm making things like lasagna, baked macaroni and cheese, things that sticks to your pans, I really do like to use these aluminum pans. It's up to you, it's your preference. I just don't like to wash pans that have cheese stuck to it. Unless it's a glass dish. If I use one of my glass casseroles, then I don't mind. Okay. Now I'm going to put down another layer of pasta. And these are really al dente because I didn't want to cook them all the way because they're going to be baking. Ricotta down. More Parmesan cheese. Get some more mozzarella cheese. More sauce. Okay. got 2 good layers. I'm okay with that. Didn't want to make a lot. Top. And we're gonna get this in the oven. This is good enough. I could have put it in a bigger pan and then had probably about 5 layers, but I don't need that much. It's only me and my husband. This is just enough. I have plenty of sauce left, so when I need to make more, then I have a whole nother pan. So when Johnny comes, if there's no more of this, then I have enough to make him a nice pan. So I'll be back after this comes out of the oven. I'm going to put it on a 400 oven. I probably will cover it first, and then after about 30 minutes uncover it, and then let it cook, uncover for another 30 minutes. Okay guys, here's the end result. I just took it out the oven. It looks fantastic. I'm going to let it cool down for about 30 minutes, and then I'll come in and take a slice out of it so you can see what it looks like inside. Hey y'all, I'm back. And here's my lasagna. Look at this. So good. That homemade sauce is fantastic. With the spinach in here. I could have had mushrooms in here, but it turned out really good. And so try this recipe. Try it. It's made with turkey and chicken, and so tender. This is really good. Okay, well, that's it for the lasagna. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you like this content, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like and share. And I will see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye.